Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Saturday, Super Saturday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in this amazing deck today. What would Keanu do? What would he do? What guidance is he going to give to you today? So we're going to bring in this deck to bring in guidance and a message for you, your person and your journey. But before I shuffle these cards, I'm going to talk about some Ascension cards they've given me too. So if you're going through Ascension symptoms right now, there is a very powerful reason for it, and that's what we're going to discuss. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Now, you may be experiencing one of these symptoms, you may be experiencing a few of these symptoms, and I'm going to go through them now. But before I do, I'm going to shuffle the cards. So what guidance have we got for you today? One card. What guidance have we got for them today? What guidance have we got for them today? And what guidance have we got for the journey? We've got one card. So I'm actually going to move these out of the way and I'm going to focus on these for now. So the message, first of all, that you may be getting is a cut and abrasion. So you may be going through this yourself. I definitely feel your person is experiencing that, especially if they are in a karmic relationship or they need to sit down and talk things out with people in their life. And that can mean talking things out with you as well. But if they feel very guilty right now because they're in a marriage or they're in a relationship or, they're hiding the connection, they can even feel guilty because they're hiding their feelings from you. They may be feeling guilt about the past, the way they've treated you, the things they've done. And they feel like they need to be punished. And that isn't true at all. They actually need to forgive themselves. They're actually asking for your forgiveness. It's like a cry for help here to say to you, please, can you forgive me? Do you forgive me for the past and the way things have been? And they feel they need to be punished, and that's why they feel guilty, and they may get a cut or abrasion. And if you're getting these things too, maybe you cut your leg and you're thinking, how have I done that? Or, you kind of scrape your knee or you scrape your arm or you cut your finger, or it's connected with guilt. And when these things happen, especially when you don't know where they've come from or they just appear on your body, there's a real need to forgive the self and heal. So they're going through things in their heart that they need to heal. And they are feeling very guilty. Now, I feel that this guilt can also be keeping them up at night. So they may be dealing with insomnia right now. They may be having some sleepless nights because their busy mind is going over and over everything. Over and over everything. They're feeling restless. The body may even be restless as well. When you're kind of lying down and, your body starts jerking a little bit. And even when you start dropping off to sleep, you wake up again. It's like you just can't sleep. You may start hearing things. You may hear creaking doors, or you may think someone's at the door. You may feel like someone's on the landing. It's like you just can't rest. You can't relax. You can't be at peace. So whenever you're going through this, especially if you're tired and you really need to fall asleep, if you've got a busy day at work the next day, call on Archangel Michael and he will bring in protection. He will shield you from anything that may be trying to get in your head. So a busy mind is creating the inability to relax and calm down, and that's bringing in insomnia through lack of sleep. And when we go through a lack of sleep, we also get irritable. So your person may well be irritable and having bouts of anger and rage. So they're not angry at you, they're angry at themselves. They're also tired, and that's creating irritability. It makes them mad. So the best thing you can do is call on Archangel Michael to shield you. But if you are struggling to sleep, use essential oils like lavender in a relaxing bath or on your pillow before you fall asleep to induce a calm and relaxing sleep, or listen to some relaxing meditation music. Make sure there's no adverts in it though, because it can make you jump and it can really affect you. So listen to something calming or breathe. Try and calm your energy down, especially if you're having palpitations or you're going through anything with your heart space, because there is a heart chakra activation taking place right now because the heart is being prepared. The heart is being prepared in you and in them so it can open up the right way to giving and receiving love from each other and the world in all its purest and many forms, simple, unconditional, and true. So slow down and accept the process and affirm, I am safe, and then breathe through any discomfort. So if you're having palpitations, especially when you lie down, breathe and affirm, I am safe. Call on the angels. If you're going through something at work and your heart starts racing or you're going into anxiety, breathe. I'm also really connecting with neck pain. So if you're having neck pain, you may be feeling stuck, like things are stuck. Things are definitely stuck in their life if they are stuck in a relationship and they're feeling guilty about it. So if the neck's hurting, it's because there's something that's stuck. And they may be feeling stuck in their old ways or their old patterns of behavior. So the pain you're experiencing when you get neck pain is a sign of the change that's taking place. Replacing any stuck thinking with a new plan. Becoming flexible and adaptable to change. So be flexible and adaptable. They are really processing what to do. And again, this is making them feel tired and fatigued. They feel overworked. They may be feeling overworked at work because they may be escaping into their job to distract themselves from their home life or what they need to do. They're also feeling very frustrated or bored. Now, this isn't an energy around you because, yes, you may get frustrated, but it's unlikely you get bored because there's always something to learn, there's always something to do, there's always something to understand and experience. But they get bored because they're in this eat, sleep, repeat pattern, and they need to get out of that pattern and break that pattern, that cycle. So they feel they need a time off or a rest because they're not really replenishing themselves properly. When we feel like we've had enough, and we want to sleep or we just want to escape, it's because we're not enjoying where we are. Most of us know that we enjoy going to bed, but we also enjoy getting up because life is exciting and it's worth celebrating and living, and there's so much to do. So there's a need to replenish the self so you can have more energy to plan new adventures. So that's what they need to do. They need to replenish themselves. So if you're feeling overworked, frustrated, or even bored, that energy is more than likely coming from them because they've had a really hard night's sleep. They've had a really desperate sleep where they've tried to get to sleep and then it's been sporadic. Or they've had a restless night and they haven't been able to drop off at all and they're just overtired. And that can also bring in vertigo, nausea, dizziness, feeling a bit sick, feeling like you can't see properly sometimes. It can affect your vision, can give you a headache, it can just make you feel yucky, maybe you lose your appetite and you just feel, I don't feel right. And that's caused by sudden change. Now, the sudden changes are coming in through the understanding of what they need to change because they're asking and setting intentions to the universe and the universe is working on that. So there is a movement happening, even if it feels slow, and there may be a lack of direction. They may not know what to do right now or how to do it. So if you breathe and center yourself, you'll gain clarity and peace. You may also feel like you're going through ear chakra activation. Your ears may be burning or ringing, or maybe you just feel like you can't hear properly. When you get water in the ears and then you can't hear properly, you have to blow your nose to release the pressure. The pressure is in their mind because they want to be able to listen with love, and problems arise from not liking what's being heard. So they may be arguing with their karmic partner, they may not like something they hear about work or something going on in the world. So their ear chakras are activating. So they're able to receive the right messages in the right way at the right time. So I know I'm talking about this as in what they are experiencing. And you might think, hang on, Liz, I'm going through that too. And that's because you are one. But it's also a lot of this is being created in your body and in your life because they are experiencing these things and you're feeling these things. And it's the same with fever. Okay, the fever, the hot and cold or just feeling hot and sick, dizzy, it's all to do with desire, burning with passion for you, burning with desire for each other. And it's a longing, an urgency, a need. And that longs to be expressed. And when we repress those desires, it creates anger and rage. And that anger and rage burns deep within. So focus on peace and breathe. And again, aching can also bring in aching muscles or feeling like you're aching a little bit because you're aching for them and they are aching for you. They may also be aching for change in their life, aching for a better career or more time off or more fun. So when we give to ourselves what we crave or need, we don't feel like we are waiting for it from someone else. So always give to yourself. Give to yourself everything that you crave or need from another. They give me the word Craig. I feel someone needs to hear that. And also we got shoulder pain. Feeling overwhelmed and weighed down by burdens. Think about Jesus when he carried his cross. It was a big burden to carry. And even though when he laid that cross down, he knew that he was going to be crucified, it was a relief for him because he'd let go of all that burden. He was carrying around the weight of the world on his shoulders, the sins of the world. And sometimes that's how you feel. You feel like you're carrying around their pain and your pain and the pain from the world because you are an empath. So if you're not shielding yourself properly, if you're not cutting cords with the people you're connecting with during your day, you're going to carry around a lot of pain. And also you're going to carry around a lot of fear. And fear sometimes is heavier than pain. So cut cords of fear and give any struggle to heaven to feel a release. And understand this, you can't cut cords of love. But you can cut cords of fear. And you can give any struggle to heaven through prayer in exchange for faith and peace and to feel that sense of release. So you'll feel a relief when you give your prayers. When you pray, when you give your worries to heaven. So if you're experiencing any of these today, shoulder pain, aches, fever, ear issues, vertigo, fatigue, neck pain, heart pain, palpitations, beating faster, tiredness, insomnia, or cuts and abrasions, you now know why. So I'm going to connect with the energies about how we can handle this. So the energy coming in around you is laugh. Now, laughter is the best medicine. It really is. Laughing about the situation. If your person is what you perceive to be ghosting or ignoring you, imagine them walking around with a white sheet on their head, like a ghost at Halloween. They've got no direction, they don't know what they're doing. See the funny side of things. Try and laugh at the situation. And laugh at yourself when you make mistakes and think, oh, isn't that interesting? Okay, imagine that you smash a plate. First of all, you may be angry thinking, I can't believe I've done that. But then laugh and say, oh, I'm a bit dozy today. It's okay. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Your inner child needs your love. And it doesn't want to be shouted at either. So be kind and gentle and loving to yourself. But also laugh about things too. So what would Keanu do? He's saying it's important to have things that bring joy in your life. And this is from the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That was released, I can't believe that. Wow, 1989. Oh my goodness me, really? Wow, feeling old there. So, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. There's so many amazing things in that film. You may even want to watch that. It's also about time traveling. Going back in time, gaining an understanding of the past and why it happened. So, what I'm really connecting with here is laugh about things. Maybe watch a comedy or have some fun today. Find time for you to just enjoy. And what he's doing there, if you're wondering, is air guitar. So maybe you enjoy air guitar. Maybe connecting with something that you did as a child or something you did as a teenager. So I also feel this about embracing your inner child today and having some fun. It is the weekend. You may have time to do that today. Now, from their perspective, we've got, negotiate. So they really want to negotiate. They want to compromise. They do want to sit down with you and have a heart-to-heart conversation and sort things out. And that really is on their mind. And what I'm connecting with here is things like legal battles, karmic endings, justice, legal battles, sorting out debt, sorting out custody of the kids, sorting out addiction, sorting out whatever it is they know they need to sort out. And that can also bring up a lot of pain and fear and sleepless nights and stress and worry. So they are working out what to do to bring in these changes. And they want to negotiate terms with you. This is also them being very afraid of losing you, being afraid of what you will do, and them knowing what they need to do, especially if it's connected with a karmic ending. So what would Keanu do? Sometimes you need to give a little to get what you want. So they are well aware that they need to start giving as well as taking. They want to be able to give to you equally and then receive from you equally. Instead of just, taking your energy, or you feel like that's what they're doing. And the energy of the journey, we've got be gentle. Wow. So important that you have compassion and empathy for each other and yourself and the whole situation. And it says, you don't know what other people are going through, so go easy on them. And if you're wondering what these films are, this one is Devil's Advocate, great film. And that was released in 1997. Wow. And this one is Walking the Clouds, and that was released in 95. So these are also, you know, old films that Keanu was in. So I feel this is also about remembering that your person grows on this journey and you grow on this journey. And this is definitely about the past returning and coming back into your awareness. So this can be karmic endings when there's been a long delay in that happening. I'm getting that coming through as well. But be gentle with them, be gentle with yourself. And remember, nobody really knows what's going on with other people. You know, even if you say to your person, are you okay? And they say, yeah, I'm okay. It doesn't mean they're okay. So try and have compassion, empathy. Don't judge anyone or anything. See everything in a higher way. Take your time. Everyone is dealing with something. Everyone is going through something. So always have compassion. Even when you're out and about, you know, if someone kind of knocks into you when they're walking, instead of thinking, oh, that person is inconsiderate, they may have just been through a bad breakup, or they may be going through something. Maybe the mum's died. Or remember, you never really know what's going on with a person. And yeah, you can say unless you ask them, but try and have empathy. Treat everyone the way you want to be treated. As Jesus said, love everyone the way I loved you. So be kind, be loving, be gentle, and always be giving of kindness. So be generous. Think, how can I help today? What can I do to make the world a better place? And that will put you in a much better energy. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.